Hey guys, Zach here with Blade HQ. We're at SHOT Show 2018 and we are at the Bear & Son booth. I'm sitting down with Matt. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
And he's going to run us through what Bear & Son's got going for 2018.
So, to kind of start off, a lot of people have been asking for a stainless steel handle butterfly.
Yep.
They wanted a stronger handle on a butterfly. They wanted something they could beat around a little harder. And we've heard that when we've listened to it. So this is actually a CNC milled stainless steel handle.
Awesome.
We've went through and actually polished the handles. We're doing a bowl finish and then a hand polish on them to really make the handles nice and shiny all the way. This happens to be one of the 15 handles, or 15 models. It has the bronze phosphorus washers sandwiching the blade on the stainless steel handles. Still very much the same design as our regular everyday 15. It still doesn't have all the bells and whistles the Bear Ops has on it.
Right.
It's still made to be a budget knife.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and for the beginner to learn how to flip.
And as a budget knife, what's it coming in price-wise?
Well, coming in price-wise, we're going to be, our MSRP is about $100. Y'all are going to be somewhere, south of that.
Cool.
So it's, a good price for your guys.
That's awesome.
Out there on the web. But again, just the same blade. The 15 blade happens to be here with the Tanto. You can see the bronze phosphorus washers, but no spring latch, no extra changes to the latch. Just a nice, good weight, heavy flip on a stainless steel handle.
Great entry now with the stainless steel handle.
Now with the stainless steel handle, it lets them, the beginner can drop it. If they drop it, they're not damaging it or bending something. It's going to be more durable when you're learning to flip.
Cool.
And that's what we're wanting from the entry level. Still making the other because of price point. Everybody wants that price point, but just something, slight upgrade, not a big increase. Probably looking at, something between 20 and 25 buck increase over the other handle, at the end of the day.
Right on. Well, what else we got on the table?
The other neat thing we brought out is got a traditional lock back, pocket clip, nice beefy scales, all in an automatic. This is actually the first automatic from our Bear & Son line. So in this, we're using our regular Bear & Son blade steel, nice thick nickel silver bolsters, lanyard hole in the back, got a nice pocket clip, nice traditional metal pocket clip onto the knife, beautiful rosewood scales, and we're also doing it in a 3 3/4.
We'll take that.
And we're doing a 5-inch version of lock back, and we're doing G10 rosewood and a stag bone scale. So
awesome.
Kind of fit everybody's pocket.
Yeah.
Good action, solid action.
Really solid action, yeah.
You can feel them kick your wrist when they hit.
Yeah, I like that with an auto. It lets me know it's working. You know?
If you don't kick your wrist, it didn't do its job.
Yeah, awesome. That's great.
You don't want it too slow.
Cool. And what are we looking at, more or less, price point on these? Just ballpark.
You're looking somewhere around 150.
Okay, awesome.
Pricing. Yeah. So, it's going to be good.
Good.
I've been really popular at the show. A lot of the writers have really wanted samples to go write up stories in magazines.
Cool.
I think it's because they wanted one in their pocket.
That's probably what it was, huh? All right. And what else we got here?
So next up, all is Bear Ops. So that's kind of what we brought out new for Bear & Son this year. So we move on to Bear Ops. Not a big change in our Bear Song line this year. A lot of ladies writing us saying, we want something, we keep making pocket art on the butterflies, but we want something that's ours.
Yeah.
So we went with a cyan color with a pink web overspray. My graphic design girl is like, I gotta have one.
Awesome.
As soon as she saw it. And I think we sold like the first 25 to employees.
Employees, yeah.
So, and before SHOT. So,
cool.
But anyway, that's added to the Bear Song 4. And then on the Bear Song 5, the blue raindrop is the #1 seller on the Bear Song 4.
Right.
We didn't offer it on the 5, and it was like a complete blowback. Why are you not offering it on the 5? So we added that on the 5. Like I said, not a big change
Awesome.
on those, but nice couple additions.
Well, what I would say with this one that you were saying, you guys kind of made with feedback from the ladies, this is great because I feel like a lot of companies are like, oh, we want to make a knife for girls or women or ladies or whoever, and they always just do kind of an obnoxious pink. So I actually really like this because anybody could buy this, right?
My wife threatened if I brought her home another pink knife, she might cut me.
Exactly. So yeah, I like the color choice you guys chose with that.
The other thing, we brought out a new assisted opener. A lot of people like the Bolt Action 5 in the auto.
Yeah.
But they couldn't have an auto for whatever reason in their area, so we really took that shape, the blade shape, the design, the black G10 to the green handle, and modified that. You know, it slimmed it out a little bit since we didn't have to get the automatic function in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And just made it assisted opening. It does have ball bearing washers inside of it, and just a good solid assisted opener, just good everyday carry. Nice pocket clip, drop it down in the pocket. Give the same look as the auto for those guys that wanted it but couldn't buy it. I know when it hit the cover of Blade Magazine last year and that auto was out there on the cover, we got bombarded with calls. I can't have an auto.
Right, make it another way.
I love the knife.
Cool.
You know, can you not make it another way? So
Awesome.
This is our answer.
Great, that's great.
2 other autos we brought out this year. Carbon fiber front bolster. This is our Bolt Action 9. Carbon fiber front bolster with a G10 rear scale. Really helps with the balance because the carbon fiber, this knife is unbelievably light.
Yeah.
So to help with the balance and everything on the knife, we put G10 on the back end,
I see that.
which really helps out because the knife just doesn't weigh a whole lot.
Yeah, it's still nice and light, but like you said, there's still a good balance to it. I can see what you mean, that if this was all carbon, it would feel like it would
real
tip
tip
forward.
heavy. So by putting the G10 to the back, we really help get the balance. Of course, the clip being where it's tip up, the clip helps with that balance too off the blade.
Yeah, of course.
On this prototype, our button's a little high on it. The buttons are going to be a little shorter on the finished model.
Yeah,
but we're working with prototypes here.
That's one thing at SHOT Show, guys, is some of these knives you see on these tables from these different manufacturers is they are prototypes.
They are prototypes.
What you're seeing is sometimes close to what you're actually going to get.
Right. But just a nice solid, everyday carry. Something that's going to be light, fit in the pocket well, and still hit the wrist on the way back.
Yeah, always want that.
The next is actually going to be our Bolt Action 11. Same concept, same beefy, design and blade thicknesses and everything that we needed for military requirements. We're making Bolt Action 5, for the Air Force and doing some stuff that way with that knife.
Yeah.
So we had to keep that mil spec requirement in line.
Awesome.
But we wanted to contour the G10. The Bolt Action 5 was a very flat knife without much contour in the G10. This kind of answered that and made this more of a everyday carry for the average user.
Cool.
By doing a little extra CNC mill warp, we contoured this G10 over. Got it where it's a little more comfortable in the pocket, and still give you a nice beefy blade with a good firm hit.
Good snap, nice.
So, and then again, just the deep carry pocket we've been having.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that does feel good in the hand.
Yeah,
so, awesome.
It just gives you a nice ergonomic feel. It's not, you don't have that sharp G10 in your hand.
Yeah, and I like all the jimping accents here. It really gives you a really nice purchase there.
Well, when we reduced this and thin this up, we went back and raised, actually, on the stainless steel liners, we've actually raised this area here.
Okay, to
actually insert the jimping, because we felt it got real smooth. It got real slick when we started to pull.
Yeah.
And we started stabbing sandbags and pulling, and we noticed real fast the knife wanted to stay.
Yeah.
And so we added that jimping to the back, so that way when we pulled, grab the fat part of the palm of our hand and pull it out with it.
Awesome. I really like a knife with good purchase, so I like that a lot. That's great.
No one realizes how much testing and stuff and crazy stuff you do to knives to try to make sure that you got the right.
Well,
right thing.
A guy like me, I beat my knives up pretty well, so I'm glad that companies take the time because I feel like they.
Well, actually, the next knife I want to talk about is in our bare edge line, and this is designed for a guy like you that beats the knife up, but looks for a good everyday carry to do everything with.
Yeah.
So, what we've done here is this is a solid stainless steel frame lock.
Okay.
So the front scale stainless steel, we did do a little milling up inside the front liner to kind of reduce some weight, but we did not want to reduce the weight. This is a big, honking, heavy, durable knife. So it is, like I said, it is a frame lock, solid stainless steel, assisted opening with the ball bearing washers. So it's got a good solid pop out, but you can see big, heavy, beefy blade. Great for being out in the woods. Need to shave down some kindling, shave down some stuff, start a fire. It's got a good shape, capable of doing any tactical task you're after.
Yeah.
The nice high clip in the blade also allows a good place to slide a thumb or an index finger.
Yeah.
Even if you're hunting, we've already taken down some game with that.
Cool.
Hunting wise, so we've really tested this knife because we see, and we continue to hear that those guys that are, 20 to 35 years old, they want to carry one knife, keep it clean, and
kind of use it for everything.
Clean an animal, work in the woods.
Yeah.
You can cut an apple and cut a box open in the office.
Right.
They want one knife to do it all, and in order to do that, you need a beefy knife to be able to handle the outdoor task.
And that blade stock really is. It's got a nice beefiness to it. And even though it is a little bit of a heavy knife, but it's not a brick.
It's not a brick in the pocket.
It doesn't feel bad,
But you feel like you at least got something, and you're talking about a $69.99 retail.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is going to be better than that to your guys. So
yeah. Awesome.
The other one is a G10. Now this is more that lighter knife,
Yeah.
not breaking completely away from making a light knife in the pocket.
Of course.
Lighter knife, a little bit more tactical oriented, for the guys that's looking for something in the tactical bag or carrying to the gun range. But finger flipper on the assist. The red spacer, kind of one of the things we've done with all of our bare edge knives.
Little accents.
Little red accent, make it look different. Just to make somebody, when you pull it out of your pocket, it's not the same as your buddy's knife.
Yeah.
Just a little kiss to make it,
cool,
stand out, and make sure when you pull it out of your pocket, one, you got something you're proud of. Two, you got something to draw interest, having a conversation about. Because guys like to talk about stuff.
Yeah. Well, speaking of pockets, we've been asking everybody here at SHOT Show what they got in their pocket. What do you got in yours?
Well, we did a collaboration with Steve Jernigan.
Okay, yeah.
And so I've been carrying the little Incognito.
Cool.
Really since about May.
Awesome.
When the first one came off, and this is actually the prototype.
Yeah.
That I carry in my pocket all the time.
Awesome.
So, stainless steel handles. That nice high pocket clip, where when it's in your pocket, it looks like I got an ink pen.
Right, yeah.
So, I can walk into the bank or I can carry it into the movie theater and no one questions it.
Without raising any eyebrows.
Cool. Carry it into the sporting event, no one thinks twice about it. And even though it's an auto, it doesn't have such a big blade or an aggressive looking blade.
Yeah.
No one's scared of it.
Awesome.
It's just a nice carry piece.
Great EDC piece.
It gets through the day.
Awesome. And then finally, I gotta ask, because we've asked social media to give us some questions, and the question that we got for you is Star Wars or Star Trek?
Well, I like both.
Okay.
But I gotta go Star Wars. They're always entertaining and always good.
Cool.
And they're giving me at least one a year right
now.
now.
They're really pumping them out. They're a good story too. Love it. Awesome. Well, thanks for having us.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate what you do for us.
Yeah, of course. And that's all we've got from Bear & Son today, guys, but that's not all Blade HQ has for you. Make sure to check out our 2018 SHOT Show playlist here on YouTube. You're bound to find something you'll like. Thanks.